Good morning and welcome to another wonderful episode of Daybreak. I'm Brandon Krasowski.
And I'm Madison Deal. Today's episode contains coverage not only about new Pittsburgh Mayor Ed Gainey's plan for the city, but also an inside look on his recent speech in Market Square.
As for Point Park, don't stress now that we're coming down to the wire because we have all you need to know about the fall semester's upcoming finals season.
And let's not forget, reporter Samuel Parator is here to give you this week's Sideline Slice. Stay tuned to catch up on all your Point Park and Pittsburgh sports.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Pittsburgh. Daybreak starts right now.
Welcome back. Here's your campus news, starting with your weekly weather update with Alexa Shawless.
Thanks, Addison and Brandon. This week seems to be shaping up to be one of those strange transitionary periods between fall and winter weather. We've been getting used to the cooler temps for the past few weeks, but for now, it looks like it's safe to set those scarves and gloves aside, with the notable exception of an 80% chance of rain on snow on Wednesday, and a low temperature of 27 degrees on Tuesday. The weather we'll be seeing looks a lot more familiar to October than December. Throughout the week, we'll be seeing temperatures that primarily lie somewhere in the high 40s to low 50s. You might be fine without your mittens, but I definitely keep an umbrella handy, as there will be several days this week with a high likelihood for rain showers. Hopefully, these rain showers won't dampen our way as we continue to make it towards finals. That's it for your weekly weather update. Now, let's hand it back over to your hosts.
It was so warm out this week. It's been so nice. I barely even had to wear a jacket outside.
You know, this morning I woke up, I had my heavy hoodie on, I had the jacket on, and I even had gloves on this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm ready. I go outside, I just get hit with the heat. I'm like, all right. You know what? I should have watched the news, but I didn't. That's all good,
Start sweating, got to take it all off and carry it around for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I at least took the gloves off, but I just kind of suffered at that point because it was 7 in the morning. I was like, we're not dealing with it.
Fair enough.
At least it's warm, though. That's the big thing because I really don't like the cold.
Yeah, me neither. Thanks for the update, Alexa.
Now let's dive into the news that matters most, starting right here with campus news.
The Honor Student Organization is sponsoring a service project that will benefit the residents at Wood Street. On Sunday, December 5th, students can join the Honor Students in making and decorating ornaments, holiday cards, and canvas paintings as a social service project. It starts at 7 p.m. on the Lawrence Hall 4th floor, and there will be free hot chocolate provided. Help share holiday spirit with the residents at Wood Street.
Final examinations are right around the corner for all Point Park students. The last day of classes is next week, December 6th through the 10th. Finals will begin the following week on December 14th. There will be no classes on Monday, December 13th to give students some time to do some last-minute studying. Be sure to check with your instructor on the date and time of your exam time. Classes will not be held during the same block periods. Instead, class times will be extended to allow for extra time during final examinations. This is the home stretch for the fall 2021 semester. Good luck to all students.
Mayor-elect Ed Gainey is starting his mayoral career with the Downtown Pittsburgh-focused initiative. This initiative will be based on cleaning up the streets, increasing affordable housing units, and a public health plan to decrease violence and homelessness in the downtown area. While no specific plans have been released yet, Gainey has called to downtown stakeholders and the people of Pittsburgh to support his initiative and to offer their help. Gainey says, quote, "The city can't do it alone. I am asking for your partnership," end quote. Learn more about this initiative later in the show with reporter Jesse Dillon.
Are you ready for finals?
Kind of. I only have one next week, and it's like a project I have to present, but it's still scary. I don't like presenting.
Yeah, I think I only have one too, except my final, well, the same thing you just said, actually. My final is literally just watching our final videos, and that's it. And I'm cool with that because I'm not good at studying. So, I mean, I don't study.
Yeah, we lucked out, but I feel bad for those people that have to take like finals every single day of the week. Good luck to you guys.
After the break, we'll give you all the details about the upcoming Holiday Lights tour right here in Pittsburgh.
Plus, Pittsburgh's favorite team of flightless birds recently got purchased by a new owner. Find out who bought the Penguins coming up.
And don't forget, our reporter Sam Parator is waiting to give you your sideline slice.
Don't go anywhere, Daybreak. We'll be right back. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening and welcome back to Newsnight. Most of the student body of the Pittsburgh Public School.
Some of the United States allies.
Thursday, the FBI was seen raiding.
Let's get started with today's forecast.
Today's high will only reach about 31 degrees.
It's looking a little cooler than we've seen in the past few weeks.
All this and more
All this and more
All this and more coming up on Newsnight.
coming up on Newsnight.
coming up on Newsnight.
Welcome back to Daybreak.
Without further ado, here's your city news.
The deadline for Allegheny County Executive Branch employees to receive their COVID-19 vaccination was this week on Wednesday, December 1st. According to WPXI, nearly 90% of Allegheny County employees currently have at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. There have been some attempts by local unions to hold off the vaccine requirement, but the requests have been denied by judges. County employees who do not comply with the requirement may face termination.
Christmas season is upon us, and what better way to celebrate than going to see all the holiday lights and decorations that Pittsburgh has to offer? University President Don Green's office and Community Engagement are holding a holiday lights walking tour of downtown Pittsburgh on December 8th at 6:30 p.m. The tour will be led by doctoral student Judy Riegelnegg, and it will feature a cocoa and cookie bar before the tour. Students can sign up through a link in their email.
The Pittsburgh Penguins have a new owner. According to KDKA, the team was bought by Fenway Sports Group, which is located in Boston, in the Boston area. Currently, the team is owned by former Penguins players Mario Lemieux and Ron Burkle. They will both remain in the ownership group. Some fans have worried that the Boston group will relocate the team, but that cannot happen for at least 7 years from the time the agreement is reached. The new owners will also take ownership of the former Civic Arena located in the Lower Hill District, which is currently in redevelopment. The National Hockey League still needs to approve the deal, but all is expected to be completed by the end of the year.
The lights in Pittsburgh is my favorite part of the Christmas season. They're so pretty and they're everywhere. Like on light up night, whenever they lit them all up. It was so nice.
I unfortunately missed light up night, but I just love walking past the Christmas tree and the PPG paints. Not paints, but the
PPG Place.
Yeah. So I love walking past that. It's really cool to see the lights, and the tree changes colors too, which is really cool.
Yeah, and the ice skating rink around it. It's all so pretty. I want to go ice skating so bad.
I still haven't gone ice skating yet. I really want to too. I just don't have time though.
Yeah. Coming up after the break, we have this week's Ray of Sunshine.
But first up, we're going to our weekly sports news with Sam Parator's Sideline Slice.
And a special report covering Ed Gainey's recent downtown speech.
Stay tuned, Daybreak. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Daybreak, everybody. My name is Samuel Parator, here to give you a slice of the action here with Sam's Sideline Slice. We start off with a pretty light weekend for Point Park sports, as the only event will take place on Friday, December 3rd, when both the men's and women's indoor track and field teams travel to Youngstown, Ohio to compete in the YSU Icebreaker starting at 2 p.m. Good luck, Pioneers. Switching gears now to regional sports, the Pittsburgh Steelers are coming off a brutal loss to a division rival Cincinnati Bengals 41-10 on the road, allowing the Bengals to sweep the regular season series with the Steelers for the first time since 2009. All facets of this game just never got off the ground. The defense bent and broke down, and the offense just could not find the end zone up until about garbage time near the end. They allowed 198 rushing yards, 165 of those coming from Joe Mixon, who also found the end zone twice. On the other side of the ball, they were only allowed to muster 51 rushing yards, 23 of those coming from star rookie running back Najee Harris, who only got 8 touches in this game. This loss has brought up a lot of discussion this past week, as they have come under fire from various different things, from past Steelers to other reporters alike. Something needs to change, and it needs to be fixed fast, as another highly important matchup and arguably a must-win awaits this upcoming week as Pittsburgh prepares to host AFC North leader and bitter rival Baltimore Ravens at 4:25 p.m. Sunday at Heinz Field. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson have been quite sound throughout the year and hold the number 1 seed in the AFC right now, and for the Steelers to have any chance, that defense is going to need to be stout and force Lamar Jackson to pass and hinder him from using his speed and elusiveness to extend plays and run all over them. That's going to be a little bit tougher this week, as TJ Watt will be out for this game, as he was put on the COVID reserve list earlier on in the week. The offense is going to need to step up as well to keep pace with the Baltimore Ravens. And as it always is, this matchup is going to be physical and gritty, so hopefully we can come out of it with no more injuries as well. That's all from me here on The Slice, and as always, here we go Steelers. Now let's hand it back over to our hosts.
Thanks, Sam. Now we have a special report coming from UView Station Manager Jesse Dillon.
Earlier in the show, I touched on mayoral-elect Ed Gainey's plan for Pittsburgh. This report comes live from the scene of Gainey's appearance in downtown Pittsburgh's Market Square.
Here it is.
On Monday, November 29th, approximately 30 press, investors, and community members gathered in Emerson's restaurant in Market Square for a Q&A with Pittsburgh's mayor-elect Ed Gainey, hosted by Downtown CDC. In a speech, Gainey mainly discussed his plans for downtown Pittsburgh, voicing his desire to make the area more, quote, livable. This initiative involves cleaning the streets, addressing the homelessness crisis, and creating more housing. Several attendees expressed concern with what dealing with downtown's homelessness population entails. Gainey combated these concerns by simply stating, quote, money is a band-aid. I am not just going to talk, I am going to show you, end quote. Gainey vaguely addressed the very prominent issue of police brutality in Pittsburgh by listing off changes he would like to see, such as the demilitarization of police and mitigating over-policing in neighborhoods. However, he admitted to not having a plan to implement these ideas just yet. Ed Gainey is set to take over for Mayor Bill Peduto in January of 2022.
Welcome back. Before we say goodbye, we'd like to share with you this week's Ray of Sunshine.
In case this is your first time joining us or you need a refresher, Ray of Sunshine is our way of starting your day with a smile and an inspirational quote.
As we're winding down to finals, the quote we chose for this week addresses the often overlooked importance of self-care. It comes from author Jack Kornfield.
The quote reads, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. You know, that's really deep.
It's a good message, especially before finals. You know, do a face mask, watch some TV, use bath bomb, just chill out for a little bit.
Just relax. I mean, my thing, I always say this, never hesitate to actually take some time just to relax. Everyone needs just a little bit of me time, because if you don't have that me time, I mean, without my me time, I go insane.
No, same. I have a rule, if it's not done by midnight, it's not getting done, and I just go to sleep.
That's not healthy, but that's okay. You know what? Self-care, that's what we're talking about.
Exactly.
That's what matters here. But that's going to be it for Daybreak. Thank you so much for watching.
You can catch clips from all our previous episodes on our YouTube at UView television,
And make sure you check out our full episode and all of our shows from UView on our website, uview.pointpark.edu. Tune in next week for the news you need. I'm Brandon Kozlowski.
And I'm Addison Deal, hoping your news is good news. Have a great day, everyone.